Scott Morse, SPU basketball.
Scott, your team had a 5-game winning streak end on Saturday with a tough loss. Just comment on that setback.
It was a tough loss. We've been playing real good before that, playing pretty much our best basketball of the year, and then they came in, had a good game plan. We weren't ready to deal with the pressure. We had a few guys. Andy didn't get to practice really all week. One of our best players, and it made it tough for us. But we got to come out and play better than that. So.
That game was at Billings, and you dug yourselves a bit of a hole. Actually, a 15-point deficit was your biggest of the year against anyone. But then you came back in the second half and cut it to 3 late in the game. What did your team do better in the second half of that game?
We had more energy, and we were a lot more aggressive. And Riley, Carroll, and Corey Hudson came in off the bench and helped us a lot. We played big time down there in the second half, helped us come back, and we just played a lot more loose and a lot more aggressive, and made a little run up there at the end.
You had a number of assists in that game. You kind of a versatile game. You can rebound and shoot outside a little bit. But where do you see as your role on this team?
Like you said, I like to do a lot of different things, and whatever it is that the team needs and the coaches need, I do. So, usually that's getting on the glass, shooting spot up threes, and then finding my teammates whenever they're available.
Basketball is a team sport, obviously. You excelled in basketball at high school, but also in tennis, an individual sport. Talk a little bit about your high school tennis career.
Tennis, it was fun. I had a few state championships in there, and thankfully I was able to. My favorite part about it was my senior year. I got to play with my brother Eric, and we played doubles together, and we were able to win it all. So that was probably my favorite memory about tennis in high school.
Are you still involved with tennis at all?
Not as much, obviously. Basketball here and school, it's a full-time job, so I don't have much time these days. But I'm going to actually be applying for a tennis instructor permit at the USTA, so I'll get my teaching certificate there, and then I like to I still coach my brother a little bit when I go back over the summer, and I'll help him out. So I'll still be involved with the game, and it's always something I can fall back on. So.
Are there abilities in tennis, either physically or mentally, that translate over that help you in basketball?
Yeah, actually, I never thought it would really translate, but physically, my lateral quickness has helped a lot, because the game of tennis is not vertical, it's side to side, and that helps me a lot defensively, being able to cover ground laterally. So I think that really has helped a lot as far as on the defensive side of the ball. And then mentally it helped out a lot, because it's a one-on-one sport. There's no coaches. You're out there by yourself, and it's a real mental sport. And I was able to develop a good mental toughness from a young age, just being out there on the court by myself and figuring out what it takes to win.
Well, moving back to the basketball court, you're at home now for 5 of your next 7 games, starting this week, Thursday against St. Martin's, and then homecoming on Saturday. Your thoughts on a homestand here?
It'll be nice. We've been on the road, like you said, and we have some games at home, and we'll be able to find a groove. It really, it was unfortunate we dropped that game up at Billings, because that puts us down, 2 games back now, and so we don't really have much margin for error. So we're going to need to rattle some off, and it'll be no better place to do it than at home.
Lastly, Saturday is homecoming, 4 o'clock game. Tend to get a little bigger crowd for that. What are your thoughts? Do you recall any homecoming games, or do you like playing in front of a bigger crowd here at Brougham?
Yeah, the big crowd's awesome. We love playing in front of a big crowd. I know the TV games bring out a bunch, and then homecoming brings out a lot of people. Lots of Orangemen, lots of fans. It helps us for sure. We can see it. A lot of the Orangemen and fans are getting in the heads of the other team, and it's nice. It's a lot more fun to play with a lot more people involved.
Great, thank you.